Are you EDPing me? Sergeant Bass, I'm asking you a question. If you could answer, I'd appreciate it. Are you EDPing me?
Are you an EDP?
I'm asking you.
Are you looking for a place to sleep? You're looking for a place to stay?
No, not from the police department of New York. New York should not get into homeless matters. She also respects full constitutional rights. Just because a mayor lives on one block ought not to deny me my rights. You don't work for Michael Bloomberg. You work for the people of New York first and the Constitution of the United States.
What, again, can you state your intention for being here again?
Do you do anything when the sun comes up? You start your day. Right now, I'm having a safe evening. Do you see these stores open? No. So I'm having a safe evening. I wish you the same.
Are you under a doctor's care?
I said, all of these questions are out of order. First of all, you're not a physician. You're not an intake person. All right. It has nothing to do with my First Amendment rights. And if the city would listen to my doctors, I wouldn't be sitting here. But at least a congresswoman, all right, she listens. At least John Liu, the controller, listens. At least Bill de Blasio listens. So it's going to look awfully terrible if, you know, my First Amendment rights now, which will be, you know, violated if I'm arrested in any sort of fashion.
You said anything about arresting?
I'm just saying.
What was your address in Astoria?
That is not necessary. I gave you my ID. You have it. You have it. Did you give me my ID back?
Hold on for a
I have no address now. I have a post office box. Yeah, well, this is what 3 years of you losing your home can look like, okay? You know, they say I don't look like my my photo from 3 years ago.
Let me see your,
it's awfully hard when you lose. It's awfully hard when someone. Yeah, you're yelling. It's awfully hard when somebody has to endure the loss of 3 homes, 3 deaths of people in the homes as well, and look the same.
Mr. Crea, can I see your benefit ID card, please?
No. That is official New York State ID. That's official New York State ID. I'm not required by law to give you any other ID. That you asked for a photo ID. Look at my face, not at my hair, not at my ridges from worry and pain. I'm an amateur at this, forgive me.
Let me go over here. All right, go here. Yeah, take this.
Can I ask the probable cause again? What is the probable cause for you stopping me?
Probable cause for what?
Why are you stopping me?
Because it's at an just common or right of inquiry. I'm just engaging in a conversation trying to determine why you're out here at 4:30 in the morning.
It's a safe place to be.
To see if I can
it's a safe neighborhood. I would love to have an apartment in this neighborhood.
I could be of assistance to you.
Not the police department. Maybe Mayor Bloomberg's Deputy Mayor Gibbs, who doesn't answer calls and letters.
Well, I'm the only person that you have to speak to now.
No, that I don't have to speak to you. Right now I want to just rest. I'd like to return to just being quiet. Thank you.
What is the name of the group that you're meeting here again?
Goddard.
Goddard Settlement?
Riverside Settlement. Goddard. I'm not exactly sure. I'll tell you in a second. Let's call together. I am now calling again to see if I get any response, as Sergeant Bass would like to know. Riverside Outreach Team.
Have a seat, sir.
To answer your question, it's the Goddard Riverside Outreach Project. That's who I'm waiting on. Thank you. How are you gentlemen tonight?
Very good.
And what's your name, officer?
Sergeant.
Sergeant. Good to meet you. What's your name?
Who am I speaking to?
I asked you first. What's your name? The sergeant knows me.
I'm the sergeant.
Well, that's the sergeant I'm working with. And what's your name, officer? Or are you sergeant as well?
You can deal with me.
All right. Well, I'd like to know who the people are if they're going to, and again, if you have further exposure. Good.
Let's see,
I got everyone here. So now we've got from the 19th precinct. At least I know who I can call next time if I'm having a protest. It's the 19th precinct. So we're using New York taxis.
Have a seat, Mike. So just have a seat, relax. No one's we're just figuring out
Why? You're saying have a seat and relax. I am relaxed. I was peaceful. I was just sitting here. If there's no probable cause, I consider any further involvement harassment. Harassment of myself, harassment by, NYPD when it's a housing issue. And, excuse me, I'm not talking to you, sir. A housing issue, all right. And, this is America still. It's not Egypt. At least you wouldn't have to put on your coat if it was Egypt. It is cold out here, all right.
Gotcha, yeah.
Sir, I'm Sergeant Macias from the 19th.
I can't hear you well.
I'm Sergeant Macias from the 19th precinct.
Macias, could you spell
Sergeant Macias.
Macias.
The 19th precinct. M-A-C-I-A-S.
F got a stool.
I'm sorry?
You're Greek?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I thought it was Greek.
Now, as I'm speaking to you, you're a protester. You have every right to protest in this country. You're not blocking the sidewalk. You're in a fine position.
Right. I'm not even on the property line.
We will probably have another police car come over here for your own safety in case there's counter demonstrators show up to protest your protest. They'll be here for your own safety just to make sure that everything's okay. There's no problem. You have every right to be here.
Well, I have a right to be here. You have a right to make a decision how you're going to handle it. I protest also or object to the fact that police resources are going to be used, all right, to have a person who's within their sanity, who's within their rights, who is within their moral judgment as a pastor and a human being, all right, out here making a statement and also waiting for services that unfortunately your tax dollars are paying for and haven't done. So we're going to use more tax dollars because of this mayor's administration to have another car come here to watch me while I sit here just praying and sit here waiting on an organization that, because of the mayor's administration, fouls up so much in human services that we have to spend more taxpayer money. It's a shame. But I appreciate the courtesy. I appreciate the fact, if that's what you think needs to be done, fine. I also wish that you wouldn't use taxi cabs as covers for 5-0. I don't think that's right. It's more like Moscow, but that's an opinion.
And you're entitled to it.
I know. And sir, what's your name? It's not Yves Saint Laurent.